Of course, there are also some books I read this year that I just didn't like or was kind of indifferent towards. And one of them, which it feels like a whole lot of nothing, so I'm not even sure why I'm making a video about this one specifically. But one of the books that I kind of just want to talk about as a average one-ish is just a stupid little YA romance book that I read called Dungeons and Drama by Christy Boyce. So it's just a book. It's fine. I figured I spend so long reviewing terrible romance and erotica in a lot of my videos and pointing out, oh, this is harmful, this is harmful, this is why this is dangerous, this is why this is poorly written, that I was like, can I just find something in the romance genre that like is healthy and happy and not a danger? So I went looking, and this one had pretty good reviews, and it was fine. I feel like the problem is I'm never gonna be a romance reader in general. I say that, I've read a few books with romance. I've read a couple of the Outlander books, they're fine. I can prefer the time travel element in them than anything else, but yeah, I just don't think I'm ever going to be a romance reader. This one was about this teenage girl who's like a little theatre kid, and she meets this guy who's nerdy and working in her dad's game shop, like a board game shop. Then she gets sucked into the world of D&D, and it's kind of like an enemies to lovers thing, a forced relationship thing. It just felt like instead of them being real characters, they were just molded to fit well-established tropes so that people would like tick it off, be like, oh, I like this, I'll read this. Like, it didn't feel like there was actually a story there that needed telling. It was all just a bit bland. Yes, even this relationship was a little bit toxic and unhealthy, which, you know, I can't enjoy that. I can't. So overall, it wasn't the most harmful book I've ever read. It was no Zodiac Academy, you know, but it was whatever. And I think what I've learnt this year is that I'm just not a fan of romance books. I like a romance subplot, that's fine. I'm a big romantic in my personal life. I love that. But yeah, romance books I just don't think are for me. And that's okay.